Hello and welcome to another one of my settlement tours. This time we're on Spectacle Island. Spectacle Island is a little piece of land just out there, just off the coast from Warwick Homestead, which is the southwest, is that? Southeast? I don't bloody know. It's there anyway. Right, so here we are with the General's Tour. Welcome my Minutemen to another crappy settlement here in the wasteland, or not quite in the wasteland, but slightly off of the wasteland, on a piece of its own land. Right now, the biggest spectacle about this place is there's loads of dead bodies and a crappy house that you can't do anything with. You cannot do anything with scrapping any of the rubbish in this place, which is a complete nightmare. So there's no way of there's no point trying to do up this house if you haven't got mods. I got mods on my Xbox One playthrough, so I was able to do this house up pretty nicely. But here, forget about it. What is the point of trying? No point at all. You can't glitch anything in here because it's just masses of stairs falling down. I'll have to see if anyone has actually tried to do anything in this place without mods. But yeah, no, I'm not bothered. It's just a bloody no-go area as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, forget about that and the fact that there's lots of bodies you can't get rid of. Let's see what I have built. Right, so I probably should have come in this way. Right, well, this we got when you come here, you got your power armor thing there. I keep thinking you should have your scrap machine here as well, but you haven't. It's right out in the middle on the other side of the island, and this is the point where you warp into the island when you fast travel. I suppose I could always put a fast mat next to the next to my, well, I can't remember what the fucking thing it's called now, where you put all your scrap stuff in. Anyway, so I've made it kind of like a scrappy warehouse. So after you come up here, ignoring the crappy house, I made a crappy warehouse of my own. Oh, that's floating in there a bit there. I didn't know I did that. Oh yeah, because it's not a proper roof, that one. That's with the roofs in the barns tab and in the warehouse tab, these extra roof bits will actually slot straight onto them and look neat with the legs like touching the roof. But here I've just noticed it's actually floating in the air a bit. That is annoying. I did not know that before. Anyway, so here's my scrappy little warehouse on kind of stilts. I haven't done much in the way of decorating it. Got a couple of, I suppose they must tan leather here. Must catch fish as well. I didn't realise you could actually, I always see these catching fish, but I thought it might be too radiated. But I actually looked in the water the other day when I was at Dalton Farm in Far Harbour, and I actually saw a fish in the sea. I was surprised. I'd never seen a fish swimming around freely before. I've seen plenty of dead ones in buckets, but I've never seen an actual fish swimming around. I tried to catch it with my gun, but I was unable to. Yeah, I should probably put a roof on this as well, actually, especially if there's a bed in here. But yeah, this is just another one of my little works in progress. And then over here you've got the roof that goes onto the roof, the other thing where you can have a couple more guard posts to protect from various directions. Yeah, I didn't realise it didn't actually flip the roof very well here. For me it looks like it's touching. I thought, well no, actually when I look at it, it doesn't. No, from that angle it does. But when you're outside you see it actually floating in the air, which is quite annoying. I had not realised that before, but never mind. Right, yeah, so another annoying thing with this, so you can't scrap anything, hardly. There's this is here. There's a few other small buildings around that you can't do anything about. And dead bodies everywhere. You can't even think about trying to build something in some of these places because of all the dead bodies. It's annoying. I'm sure there's dead bodies over here you can't get rid of. I know there's another little scrappy place elsewhere that you can't, there you go. What is an earthly point of trying to add anything to this when there's a dead body there all the time? Two dead bodies, yeah, right, that's it. It's bad enough the ghouls at Crook Manor, at least I was able to build over them, but you can't really build over that body that's there, can you? So you could try and glitch like a bit of furniture over it, but yeah, I'd rather ignore it instead. What I've done here on my Xbox One, so I've done up the house because I've got mods on it, and I've built I can't remember I've actually got there now. Yeah, I've built a big like building complex, but I thought I'd use what's already in place and try and build here on these containers, the shipping containers. I thought I'd build. Oh, look what happened there. There you are. You've seen that? That should not be there. This is the water tank, which used to be just outside the boat. You know the boat over there where you got the power on it, the ship? That's always glitching on this island for some reason. Whenever you come back, it always seems to say it's got no power and it's got no water. So I thought what I'd do, I'd bring this water thing over here. So I ran, rather than putting it in my inventory and then walking over, I ran carrying it all the way here. And when I got to this point, it suddenly turned into one of these shack walls. And I was suddenly carrying a shack wall for some bizarre reason. So I sort of pressed circle or whatever to get rid of it and thought it had gone back to its original position. When I went back there, I couldn't find it. But it seems to instead gone to here and is buried in the dirt when it shouldn't be able to, because these can only be put in water. So quite how it managed to get here, I don't know. I think I just get rid of that now. Actually, I might as well just scrap it. There you go, it's scrapped. Because I actually built another one here. Another thing with this place as well, it's always glitching. Quite often it'll say you haven't got enough beds when I know that I have. I don't know why it's telling me I haven't got enough power. Because all I've got here is one big water tank. And I haven't got anything else that needs powering as far as I remember. Anyway, let me show you what my settlement. So I built this tiny little room here really. And I've put inside these, well, not really, I don't want to say built, but I put little bits of bedding and stuff. I thought these are perfect rooms. These are the perfect size of rooms. The only thing is, they're all wonky, uneven, so the settlers aren't that keen on using them. This ain't too bad, but you see, if you lay down a mattress, because it's wonky, the mattress won't actually sit flat. Well, it sits flat, but it should sit wonky, the same shape as the container, but it doesn't do that. That would be too easy. Anyway, never mind. Alright, let's see what else. Here we go. Here's where my water tank is now, and my power protected on this side. So if anyone's attacking on the island, they won't be able to get to that. If they attack from that side, then they're mirelurks, and they won't be able to hit that anyway. They might destroy that, but fuck it. What can you do? It's in the water. You know what can you do? These things happen. These things are set to try us. Right. So most of the stuff is up on top of the containers. But I've got rooms here. They're a bit hard to get to. But yeah, I think it's good. You know, you might as well use what you've got, mightn't you? And look, there's even a bit of even an artwork there, so they can keep all jolly with a nice bit of art. This one isn't so bad. It's reasonably flat, but you can see the bed's kind of stuck up at a strange angle. But I'm not too sure how well they use these. I've come here before; they've all been standing around rather than actually going to their beds or sitting in their chairs, all standing around looking confused. Alright, so yeah, you see little bedrooms, made to be bedrooms. These things, because the items only sit straight, only sit perfectly horizontal, and all the rooms and everything in here are a bit wonky. It doesn't stick too fine. But anyway, never mind. So I built up scaffolding here, and I thought I'd build up here. I put guard tower. I made a bar. I actually put a name on that bar. I quite like the King's Head that I've got in my Mirk construction site, whatever it is. But I've got a King Mirlurk's head as an emblem. I might do something like that here if I can think of something that I can put up there. Yes, a bar. I quite like this lady. She looks quite good in her what's that, scribe's armour and the horns from one of the pack. I hope she looks quite smart. Anyway, and her ghouly face.
Bastards sure hit us hard.
I don't know who you're talking about. I didn't see anyone come here, so I didn't see any green bastards. Obviously, the super mutants. I don't think they came here. Never mind. You think they came here? That's good enough. Yes. Right, so I've not done a great deal here. And I built a little walkway across here, so they've got various options of how they get in and out of the bar. And also, this is the stairway they prefer to use. I built all the way down here. All the way down here, all the way up there to the bar. So this is ideally where they're supposed to mainly be situated, apart from the... What's happened there? There's a dip there. Oh, actually, the ladder hasn't quite got proper. Never mind, I can walk it. That's it then. There's nothing else here. I've not built anything else here. There's not see much point, to be honest, because the amount of settlers you've got, they've got enough for their needs. You know. So what's the point of building a load more? And a lot of places you can't build anyway because you can't get rid of the scrap or you can't get rid of dead bodies. I didn't realise that ladder wasn't as very good. I might have to fix that. And that's kind of a little bit floaty, but you know, whatever. There's no what do you call it? No health and safety construction guide in the Commonwealth. So if things aren't quite up to code, then you know, tough luck. Anyway, cheers for looking at my settlement. I'll show you another settlement next time. I think next time it's Starlight Driveway or something like that, which is a hideous monstrosity that wouldn't pass any codes whatsoever. Cheerio then.